I want to give a special yashikeach to my good friend Rabbi Shapiro for the zechrinus of the Rebbe that is recording. We were friends from since we were 2 years old, 3 years old. The two of us learning Aleph Beis Bar and Yosef, Rabbi Yosef, the son of Yisrael HaGadol, and we're together till we in Keilul and all the years in 770. As he asked that anybody who has comments or additional supplements should add, so I'd like to add a few things, and also some people asked me to add some things. So I'm going to add about the union of Simchas Torah, Tovshin Chav Beis, the Farbrengen, the special Farbrengen, and the background of the Farbrengen pertaining to my uncle, Berke, Chein, my mother's brother. And when he came to 770, all the years, he stayed in our house. So when the Yidden, the Babich Chassidim, were able to escape from Russia in the year Tovshin Vov, Tovshin Zai in 1946, afterwards, the Iron Curtain came down, and everything was closed up again. And the Minkowitz arrested many Chassidim, who ended up, some of them, in jail. In Siberia, they also arrested Berke's brothers, Avram and David Leib. And the Berke was notified that a few minutes from then they were coming to arrest him, so he was able to escape mamish seconds before the Minkowitz came. In all the years he was on the run. In Tovshin Yud Ches, his son Motel, who left as a young child by himself with his brother, without the parents, because they had papers for him to leave, he came to 770, went to Yechidus, and they asked the Rebbe about getting papers for his parents and his sister. They should be able to come out of Russia. So the Rebbe said that he should apply, and even though they are searching for him, he should nevertheless give his real name. And the Rebbe says, they're not going to realize what's happening. The brachas of Mekuyim, he came out between Kippur and Sukkot, the year Tavshach of Aleph. He was the first one and only one of Chassidei Chabad, Lubavitch Chassidim, who came out after the Mosach HaBazel, the Iron Curtain, came down. In Eved Yochel Levreach Mishom, the Mendel Futafas came out over 3 years later, towards Yitas Kislev Tavshach Dalet, followed by Rabbi Sasonkin, and the years later, a trickling about the Chassidim, till many Chassidim came out in the other years, Chavov, Chav Zayin, and onwards. In the summer of Tavshach of Aleph, his son, Rabbi Simchas, got married in Kfar Chabad, and the Berke's friends told him that you have to buy a hat for the wedding. If you walk around a casket, they might think you're a train driver. The end of Elul, the tickets were made for him to go to the Rebbe. They told him again that by the Rebbe and the Rebbe himself wears a hat. So he wore the hat all the time. By Tkiyas, the Rebbe asked both days they should stand right next to him. Another Kiruvim. When it came to Simchas Torah, Berke said, forget about the hat, and the train drivers, the ganze Narishkeiten. He's Simchas Torah, he wants to dance the way he danced in Russia. He put on the casket, and he danced with tremendous Yislavus. And the Rebbe noticed this. By the Farbrengen, Yom Simchas Torah, which began before the Shkia, before 6:30, the Berke sat by the tables in the middle, the middle. And he was wearing his hat, put back the hat. When the Rebbe came in to the Farbrengen, the Rebbe told the Berke, "Was seid ihr? A moderner Eid, was ihr hat angetan a moderner Hittel? Tuto is the Hitler. What are you, a modern Jew? That you put on a modern hat? Take off the hat." The casket was actually locked up in a room that Rabbi Pliskin was then a Shamish in 770 had access to, which was used by the Shamoshim, which was after the elevators in the basement, which now there's no access. But at that time, the Shamoshim had a room there. But they couldn't find Rabbi Pliskin. So meanwhile, the Berke remained in his yarmulke. The Rebbe told him to take off the hat. So the Rebbe took a napkin from the table, and the Rebbe gave it to him and said, "Natach an Amerikaner makif." Meanwhile, they found the casket. The Rebbe called him over and asked him to pour in to get the bottle of mashke of 6 and 9 sekir. The Rebbe gave him a little bit, and the Rebbe poured into his becher, and the Rebbe drank the whole becher. Then the Rebbe called him back again and again. And after that, Reb Shmuel Leviten, Reb Rivkin, Rabbi Shapiro mentioned came over to the Rebbe. I heard that the Rebbetzin at that time, Ushnas Hashishim, was concerned about the Rebbe's health. So they told the Rebbe that he should be mekatzer the Farbrengen and start drinking the mashke. And then that didn't work, so Rashag came over. So the Rebbe told Rashag, was der Rakshikerov sagt, weiß ich nicht, was will. Was Rabbi Rivkin sagt, weiß allein nicht, was will. Und was will ihr? Wir wird Farbrengen ad eir habeker. And the Rebbe was very, very aufgelegt by the whole Farbrengen, especially the second half of the Farbrengen was very, very aufgelegt. After the Maimer, the Rebbe said, they sing the Rebbe Marashas Nigen. And the Rebbe continued just a few lines just to get a glimpse of what went on. The Rebbe said that the Rebbe Marash had Balshemski Anhogis. Through that he was able to pale whatever he wanted to pale, even in things that had to do with the government. Either it was done in a pleasant way, if there was no breire, it was also done with harsh words. So we have to vinjich that the Chobnei Yisrael, Ye'er B'Mishveisom, all over the world, particularly for the Yidden, Wa'Macher and Mosach HaBazel, they should have everything that they need in a way of Harachove. They should go out ma'meitzer b'hashivya to a matzv of necherin kipshute. And even though the Shver said that we mishach nish balabatischkeit from the Meibischen, nevertheless we have to be pale that it should have in chedes begashmis and beruchnis. And the Rebbe explained, but the Indian of Kein Bakeruch HaZitzicha, that some of the Chanavshi, we should have the tzimoyin like they have every single moment in Russia. And the Rebbe started singing some of the Chanavshi. The Rebbe sang each stanza, and then the Elam sang. Then they sang. The Rebbe said to sing Shir Samechot, and the Rebbe said a sichas while he was standing by a Farbrengen. I think it was the only time that the Rebbe ever said a sicha by a Farbrengen while he was standing. And he quoted the Friedrich Rebbe, who said that when there's a minyan that has a takeif of a psak din or a bezin shlomato, that the Eibusha gave over all the inyanim. So since here we have a minyan, not only one minyan, but many minyanim, we have to be paskin, there should be ashkifim and kochim and ashamayim, and vorchas ami Yisrael. And this includes even things that the klola is the nepech lebrocha. We have to be mahapech, to be atev, hanira, vanigla, also including to be mahapech all the svoras and taimim that the and the nachas ruach that the Eibusha could have from the teva pnimi that exists in Meitzer Agolos. Even this we have to be mahapech. And when Eden passed on such a thing, the Eibusha Kabiyochel has to listen to this psak din. The way he passed on that in the Torah that the bailos of the Ali Inyonim is given over to the Bezdin Shamato. So all the Yidden, they shall go out, the Kedem B'Yisham Mashiach, Nidvatnik of Mashiach, they shall go out, Menameitzel and Melchav. This all this the Rebbe said standing, with tremendous instructions. After that, the Rebbe also said, we have here a Yid that came out from Russia, Machir Mosach HaBazel, came to Yisrael and Kfar Chabad. So this should be a psichas v'slilas aderech for all the Yidden who are in Russia, that they should be zeicha, they should be able to go out, Menameitzel el HaMerchav. It was very aufgelegt, the ganze Farbrengen. When the Farbrengen finished, and Keshal Brocha finished, it was already Eir HaBeke, like the Rebbe said. We came out, we saw people already going to work, going to the subway, going to work. In Yechidus, that the Berke had, after Simchas Torah, the Rebbe told him, amongst other things, Nu di Hitl hab ich euch schon ausgetan. So he knew that the Rebbe meant he should not wear a Hitl, and he should wear the casket. This is just a short glimpse of what transpired by the amazing Farbrengen Simchas Torah Tov Shin Chof Beis.